Welcome back to the St. Louis podcast. My name is Eric Brown, CEO at Vibe Media and partner at Mogul Holdings. Today, we have on Clayton Natoli.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
As many of you have been longtime listeners of this podcast, you'll recognize Clayton. He has been on, I think, all of the Christmas specials. And if you want some fun and also just to listen to me drink a little bit too much, we had a good Christmas episode a couple years ago where we all dressed up and had a good time. I think it's like 3 hours long. Let me tell you, it's a long one.
Yeah, I was only in there for part of that.
Yeah, we went for a while on that episode. So of course he is the CEO of Clayton Natoli LLC.
Yes, sir. It's been going strong for 32 years now, actually.
Absolutely killing it. We're going to have some fun today. We got some interesting stories, and I'm sure Clayton's going to grill me about not returning my running shoes and just pushing off the fact that
Yep, that's on the list for sure.
I need to run. But, of course, as you guys know on this podcast, Phoenix pisses me off. And probably because the last time I was there, it was ungodly hot, still in November. I was hiking during the day in November, sweating my ass off. And I come back home and I have an ear infection. The first ear infection I've had in like 25 years. I don't know.
What were you doing?
Nothing.
Were you in?
I got off the plane and I had an ear like literally as I was landing in St. Louis, I was like, my ear really hurts right now.
Like it's dry. Were you jumping in some stagnant puddles or something?
I talked to the nurse or whatever, and she's like, yeah, I don't know, dry air and stuff like that out there just causes things like this. And I'm like, another reason not to like Phoenix. But, of course, as you know, we just saw the video. It's called a haboob.
Yeah, that's wild. The name itself.
Big haboob in Phoenix, dust storm, followed by monsoon rains, grounded flights for hours that caused power outages for over 15,000 in Maricopa County due to down lines and trees. Winds reached 60 miles per hour with zero visibility. Yeah, that makes sense if you see the video. Plunging the city into darkness for 30 minutes. That'd be crazy. All the street lights just turn on at like 1 p.m.
Yeah, that's good. You're going to let some dust in your house.
Yeah.
That would suck. Just clean
You're
it
going to
up.
have to clean your whole house. And especially me with my allergies. I'm going to be like sneezing every 2 minutes.
You take a nap, you wake up, there's just sand inside your house.
Outages were mostly resolved, but over 5,000 lingered with utilities warning of flash floods. The storm of towering dust walls linked to drier conditions from climate change. Now, of course, I had to ask Grok, why is this happening? And here's what they said. Dust storms in Phoenix, Arizona, commonly known as haboobs. It's apparently an Arabic term for intense dust storms, are dramatic weather events that blah, blah, blah. We know what it can do. So the storms are primarily caused by Arizona monsoon season, which runs from June to September. Couple key factors, Clayton.
Okay.
Thunderstorm outflow winds. We knew this. The root cause is strong downdrafts and outflow boundaries from collapsing thunderstorms. Maybe we should call Chris right now. Just Chris,
we got you on. What's this mean?
When the storm weakens, cold air rushes downward and outward, creating gusty winds that sweep across the dry, flat landscape. It doesn't rain. These winds pick up loose sand and dirt and dust from the arid Sonoran desert soil, forming a massive rolling wall of particulates that can stretch miles wide and thousands of feet high.
Okay, so the storms were because of climate change, and they just get things rolling, and once it goes, it's going.
Well, I mean, climate change, it's the monsoon season. Now, the question is it happening more frequently and worse?
Yeah, when was the last time this happened?
When are the haboobs?
Because, yeah, I don't recall really hearing about stuff like this often. I mean, you get, like, tumbleweed issues sometimes.
The tumbleweeds out there are crazy.
Yeah. But I think I hear about that more than I do dust storms.
Haboobs have been documented since at least the mid-1900s. A 1984 study analyzed data from 1965 to 1980, found that Phoenix experienced the highest frequency among Arizona stations after Yuma, with events tied to intense thunderstorm downdrafts. These storms are short-lived but severe. More recent NOAA data indicates 100 dust storms reported statewide in the decade leading up to 2012. So, 2001, 2011.
Right.
10 a year. With Phoenix seeing 1 to 3 major ones annually.
Okay. So we should know about this.
This
is a problem.
Why do you live there?
At this point, we need to invent something that stops this because this seems like it's going to on-go forever.
They just need big fans. If it's a downdraft, you just need to push it
Blow back up.
Yeah.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
That's easy.
What if we cool it down?
Well, the cooling down happens at
Well, okay. It sounds like the dust getting up in
the
there is a
downdraft
problem.
from the cold air is the problem.
Okay, that's the first problem. But what if the dust? What if we glue it down? It doesn't get up in the air. It doesn't charge itself up and get more dust.
We just need to have planes fly over Phoenix and drop water
Constantly.
And then, and then it can't. Then there's no dust. Now that will create its own problems. Hopefully, hopefully your roofs aren't leaking.
We got to return the water.
Yeah.
Get from the monsoons. We got to put it back.
So this why do people live in Phoenix? It's hot.
It's dry.
It is cool. It is like you have Flagstaff and stuff like it is a cool area.
Is dry air good for eczema?
I don't know. Good question.
Maybe everyone there is a sufferer of eczema, and that's why.
Oh no, I don't have eczema. I have the other one.
What's the opposite?
Psoriasis.
Oh, okay.
I actually don't know which one I have.
That's like athlete's foot?
No, it's like I know. I wish, because you could cure athlete's foot.
Yeah, by running.
With psoriasis, you can't. But yeah, that's crazy. Phoenix, you people are crazy out there. I know a lot of people just go there for school to party and then just stay.
Yeah,
and old people go there to tan, and old people retire in Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess when you get older, they are colder, right?
Yeah, I mean,
so minus like 5 Fahrenheit off of that. That's what the older people feel. They got less fat.
I mean,
they need the warmth.
They need like a heating lamp, like lizards do or something. But yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. The desert's cool, but yeah, there's way better places to do outdoorsy stuff.
Yeah, like Utah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Utah's pretty good.
Flagstaff is cool. Also, I mean, at the northern border of Arizona, you do have the Grand Canyon.
The
Grand Canyon, folks.
And you can jump it. You can swim it.
Oh, Evil. It wasn't Evil Knievel that jumped it, right? I thought it was his son.
Robbie.
Or one of them did it.
I think Evil Knievel.
Might have been Evil.
Yeah.
Those guys are crazy.
Yeah, but when you say, I'm going to jump the Grand Canyon, you think, wow, that's like 100 miles wide. Yeah. But he picked like a 200-foot gap.
That's still crazy.
True.
How far down?
If he tripped and fell while riding a motorcycle or something?
I don't think he was wearing a parachute. Do you remember the car that they tried to launch and fly over something? It was like a yellow car and it broke apart in midair.
Like they tried to jump a lake or something?
Yeah. This was like...
It was like a rocket car? I think it was trying to jump over like a river or something. It wasn't going to turn out well anyways, but it was like a 2-story ramp or something, right?
It was huge.
Yeah.
So I swear it was a yellow car. Oh, it's pulling up Team Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to find that video because that thing is crazy. Like I mentioned, launching they like built it so it's supposed to fly, and the whole aerodynamics just blew apart.
Yeah, it didn't go well. It didn't go far.
It didn't do anything.
It was a cool spectacle, but
I think the guy survived though. So somehow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
pretty sure it landed in water, didn't it?
I don't remember. We got to find this video.
Chad, if anyone there can look that up and let us know.
Yellow rocket car. Jumping. Come on. Oh, here it is. Ken Carter.
Yes.
What is he? 1976. Oh, he's a Canadian.
Yeah,
Morrisburg, Ontario.
but he's just trying to jump a lake or something.
He's just jumping into the lake. Look at that ramp. Jesus.
Can we get some audio?
With the car being violently shaken apart from the bumps on the ramp itself before it had
I mean, it's the kind of outcome you'd expect by launching a car just. And that parachute, I mean, it.
From the footage, the attempt was a complete failure, with the car being violently shaken apart from the bumps on the ramp itself.
I mean, this is just crazy.
I mean, who was in charge of the aerodynamics and who was in charge of trusting that person? It's like, yeah, well, my cousin said it looked pretty slick.
I think they were like, dude, strap in. It's like Jackass at that point. It's just like.
No, that didn't make it more than a couple feet off the ramp before it just.
It literally, pretty
apart.
much right after the ramp, it just destroyed. All right, on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Should we talk about dating in our 30s?
If we have to.
We don't have to talk about ourselves personally, but I did get an absolute kick out of some of this common challenges and issues.
Okay, let's see
across the web. Okay, so number one. People in our 30s, shrinking dating pool. That's obvious. Now, I think it's funny. It says, by the 30s, many peers are married or in long-term relationships, having paired off in their 20s.
True.
Now, this leaves a smaller, sometimes leftover pool, including divorces with children, which introduces complexities like co-parenting schedules or emotional baggage from past marriages, or just add on emotional baggage from past marriages or past relationships. People, heightened standards and rejection. People in their 30s know what they want. Do they?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing. I think people are still trying to figure themselves out.
Does anyone really know what they want?
No, I've seen some old people trying to figure it out still.
That's what I'm saying. No one knows what they want. Now, in terms of relationships, sure, you know a little bit more on who you want because you've went through and been dating, and you know what you want and what you don't want from a partner. Now, of course, the problem is this can feel exhausting. People are getting worn out of dating. And there's a stat here. It says singles not actively dating. Nearly 60% of U.S. singles are not seeking any relationship, with another 7% only interested in casual ones. So that's 67% essentially not interested in a long-term relationship.
I guess
2 out of 3 people. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Who are they trying to poll though? Is that like people on the street?
This is from let's go to the this is from Deseret News.
Ooh, okay. Trustworthy. I've heard them before.
Written by none other than Megan Feltman Betancourt.
Shout out, Megan.
Now that sounds, I trust her with that type of name. Megan Feldman Betancourt. She's either part of a long-term establishment, because Betancourt, that just sounds like sounds like your great uncle or great grandpa owned land in Britain or something.
If you're giving me your middle name, you know, red flags are popping.
Or is Betancourt Britain? I don't even know. I'm just like, yeah, Betancourt sounds somewhere over there.
So I guess where I was going was, I wonder where they're pulling these people. Because, like, for example, if you go to like some music festival, there's probably a lot of people that are.
This is according to Pew Research Center.
Yeah.
I think they're legit. Actually, I know they're legit.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, in part, yeah, some of the people we know that I guess aren't dating as much are kind of like not dating for. That's just kind of their thing, I feel like.
What's everyone doing?
Just hanging out. Just watching this, you know, the
I don't know
move.
about 30-year-olds. I know 20-year-olds and younger people are just sitting in front of their computers. But I don't know about 30-year-olds.
I don't know. I feel like going out, it's easier to find younger people. Like when we went out for your birthday, like everyone at Soulard was younger and whatnot.
That's to be expected. We
Right.
tried to find people our age.
Yeah, I feel
We
like
were
at the
on-
younger ages, I don't feel like much has changed other than, yeah, they might be meeting more online or what have you. But like if you go out, they're there.
Yeah. I just think they're definitely drinking less.
Yeah. Now the problem is where you find people our age. You're going to have to start trying
It
things.
says
I
right
think-
here.
Yeah, what does it say?
So it says, hold on, let me find this again. Where the hell was this?
My take is you're going to have to get some hobbies.
Yes, so that's what it says. So online dating and apps. This remains a primary method, though adoption dips slightly compared to younger groups. 53% of adults under 30 have used dating apps, but this drops to around 37% for those ages 30 to 49. That seems off to me. This is from 2025, so that's pretty crazy. Only 37. You've been on dating apps, right?
Rarely. I mean,
I was on it like in my early 20s.
Yeah, last year Evan signed me up for Tinder when we were in
Yeah.
Chicago.
Oh no.
Spelt my name wrong. My bio was a mess.
I don't remember this. Where was I? I missed this.
I think this was into one of the nights already.
Mm.
My name was spelt wrong. Okay. It's Clayton.
Oh, I do remember building this.
And I
now,
think
that's right.
instead of a
Yeah.
Y, it was like a U. We got a picture while we were out. But long story short,
No one says Evan's the best speller on the planet.
no one. I guess I don't have much room, but so I guess my experience with that, I don't know what tier I was paying for, but one, it was charging me like weekly.
Yeah.
It was probably like $50 a month or something
They're
like that.
gobbling money out off
And
of us.
when I was getting matches, it seemed like they were all fake in some way. A lot of it was funneling towards like Snapchat,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, hit me up on this and buy something
Yeah,
from you.
Bots or OnlyFans or whatever it is.
Yeah, and then the other part is my stuff was a wreck. So like after I was like, okay, maybe I'll actually start using this because I realized I was paying for it for like, no joke, a couple months. I'm like, okay, I got to delete it, use it, whatever. But I didn't put the time into actually like having a decent profile. So that's probably the other half is if you're actually going to use it, you got to take it kind of serious or I don't know what results you expect.
Yep.
So,
Oh my God. Listen to this.
yeah.
For the average 30-year-old who uses and pays for dating apps, the yearly cost can range from $230 to over $600 a year.
That makes sense. Like no joke, I think I was getting hit like $11 a week or something for like
The average
the
dating
base
app
plan.
user spends $20 per month.
Yeah, I don't know what plan Evan signed me up for then.
But that's only one, right? If you're going to be online, you're probably going to be using more than one.
Potentially, I guess.
Maybe not.
What I mean, people use the
preferred
different apps for
membership
different
on Hinge
things.
costs over $300 a year.
Yeah, well,
But also,
You know.
if you find your true love,
exactly.
how much is that worth?
And I've heard good things about Hinge.
I miss the eHarmony commercials, dude. Remember those?
eHarmony.
Remember those?
I'm trying to think if I.
Bro, they were great. Hold on. It
Go-
was that guy. It was always
Oh, just the song
yeah,
itself.
the song, dude.
That's nostalgic as hell.
Dude, it's just a song.
This will be.
Yeah. This will be. Look, and you got
Oh
this guy.
yeah, The
Neil
JG
Clark Warren.
the
Come on,
JG
dude.
Wentworth guy.
29 dimensions.
You don't have to search. eHarmony does the search for you.
No, thank God.
eHarmony breaks through that to get to the
That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of swiping. Just have AI find me matches.
Yeah, I'm tired of searching for what I want.
eHarmony.
Okay,
That's an
so
04 commercial. That's
This
from
is
2004.
something that I figured we were going to come up to dating stuff, and we can get back to it, but I want to bring this up because
Yeah.
this is hilarious. Okay, so obviously we're dealing with AI.
Yeah.
And like, I haven't used it, but I know Grok has like the AI companions, I think is
That's
what they call
insane.
it.
I saw that. Yeah.
And
I haven't messed with that because I'm like,
yeah, I saw the one thing where they had some like anime girl or whatever that
Yeah.
you could have as a companion. But
yep.
regardless,
No,
like
the younger
there's,
generation is cooked.
there's a lot of articles you've probably seen about how like AI girlfriends, companions, and stuff
Mhm.
like that are making people do some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Whether it's like
Yeah.
taking advice from them for things that they don't have full context, or worse, like just going completely off the deep end. But
Yep.
anyways, so it's getting to the point where it's a little bit mainstream. Now, over the weekend, I was watching the Premier League with
Yeah, Deets.
Alex, Sean, and Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to get me into it a little bit, but also they're trying to get me to pick a team. Okay, there's like 20 teams, anything from like Manchester City,
I'll just say
Manchester
this
United.
right now. I don't give a shit about soccer, but continue.
Yeah, no, well,
Like, it's
this
so
is
boring. I hate
where
it.
I'm going is
Yeah.
how we could get people into stuff like this. Okay, so there's teams people have heard of. There's teams people have never heard of because people are coming and going out of the different leagues. Okay,
That
so
is interesting. How
that they can get relegated
Yeah.
and promoted and stuff.
that stuff is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I mean they're fighting to stay in the league,
Yeah.
so it's kind of nice to see that.
That is I do like that.
So
It's still soccer.
I don't know enough about all the teams to make a decision,
Mhm.
but my idea was for all the teams, put a profile together and then generate an AI girlfriend for each team. And then what you do is you start going on dates with all the girlfriends and you kind of see which team you like the most. And then at the end of your 20 dates or whatever, you can have your team.
It needs to be like how like in Skyrim you're picking your character like your birth sign.
Yeah.
They need to
I'm
have
following.
they need to have like Arsenal needs to be like, here are our 5 attributes.
Yeah, no, but like
And then here are Liverpool's attributes.
right.
Liverpool.
Yeah, so like for example, Arsenal apparently is like overpaying. I don't know. Arsenal fans, I don't know anything about soccer, but hang on. So what I know, if it's anything, is that they're starting
All
to
I
pay
know
a lot
is
for
Stan Kroenke owns Arsenal, so fuck Arsenal.
True. But now
Who's an Arsenal fan? No one is.
Alex,
No, he's not.
yeah. He's Arsenal all the way. He goes to Llewellyn's or whatever. And I think they do Arsenal there. So anyway,
Continue.
so they've got, certain things about their team and stuff, but if you put that all in an AI girlfriend like personality, and then you figure out,
Hey, you're on the podcast. Question. Clayton here is saying you are an Arsenal fan. How can you be an Arsenal fan when Stan Kroenke owns it? Give your explanation to all of the people of St. Louis.
I don't base it at all on the owner. That's why. It's driven by a specific player. That's what started it. I've told Clayton this. It's because of Mesut Ozil.
Okay.
And then from there, I kind of latched on to some other players, but that's kind of what started it.
Gotcha.
and their color's red.
All right, fair enough. That is true. That is true. All right, thank you, Deets. Bye.
All right, bye.
So long story
The
short,
ownership does matter. Who's the guy he said? I don't even know.
I don't know. Soccer has so many crazy names. I remember from I think this is the name of the guy from when I actually watched, Germany had a team and one of the guys' names like Aubameyang or something. It's you got to remember those kind of names for every position on 20
crazy.
different teams. Yeah, no, maybe I'm not cultured enough.
No. All right, so back to this. So it says right here, unlike the party heavy 20s, 30-somethings leverage work events.
Yeah.
Too bad.
That's dangerous.
Too bad I own my own company, so that's out of question. And also,
Even if depending how big of a company can you have before that doesn't start causing issues?
if you're like an employee, who cares?
Yeah, but
If you're an
say- no,
employee
no.
sleeping with another, as long as they're not like your manager or anything,
Yeah, okay, but let's
as long
just
as
say
there's no like
let's just say
power
there's
thing,
let's-
like
no, no,
subordinate
no,
or
no. Let's just say there's 20 people in an office, okay?
yeah.
And you have a relationship with one of them,
Yeah,
and it falls apart.
Yeah.
And now every day you're seeing them, and
Well, hopefully they can
Okay.
be adults.
hopefully, we're talking about 20-something-year-olds.
You can't
What are you
stop
talking about?
love.
But I guess what I'm getting at is there's got to be
So many people back in the day. So many people found their person at work.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
like back in the day, it was at work, or it was like a blind date, and someone set you up on a date with their friends. That was it.
yeah, no.
Or
So
or the normal, you go somewhere and start talking to people.
yeah, I don't know why I'm remembering this, but when I worked at Cornerstone,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
Adrian Clay Schulte.
Wait,
He met his
you slept
wife-
with someone at Cornerstone?
I guess that's why
You
it's
dated
coming off in
someone
my
from
head.
work.
Yeah.
Did that
So-
mess with anything?
Yeah. Not like really, but yeah, it was on the table when I was thinking about
She was
leaving.
pushing my paperwork through slower.
No.
afterwards.
But my boss, he met his wife through that. She was
Mhm.
like a Rams cheerleader or something, and then I don't know how, but she ended up working
That's
at the
killer.
company, and
Yeah.
he met her there. All things great, but I just feel like we're in a different time where, like, I don't know, maybe we're not old people way in, but if there's like flings and stuff happening, you can't just be dating everyone at your office. That's not going to go well. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy.
Well, I mean, if you're an employee, would you care? I wouldn't.
No, I'm saying like if you're at an Amazon warehouse,
Oh,
go hog wild.
except you can't. You don't have time to talk there. Apparently, you have to pee in a bag. It's horrible.
Well, yeah, on the time you're riding your mobility scooter to the bathroom and back or whatever they allow you to do, because they probably don't let you walk.
Okay, so there are over 50,000 companies with 100 to 250 employees.
Okay.
So that's a ton of people right there.
I feel like that's safe.
There's over 20,000 with over 20,000 with 250 to 500. 500 and 1,000 is 7,500. So the total with over 100,000 is 102,000. Now we got 1,000 employees here too. So the total number of companies over 1,000 is 8,300. Now, not to say that all of them have offices where they work all in, but that's the thing. So if there were to be something I would say about like working in your 20s, the nice thing is when you are working in an office building with a bunch of people, you have the opportunity to meet a bunch of people.
Yeah, I don't think people realize
Like that was kind
outside
of cool.
school,
Like AMG, like working there at Freedom
if you-
Credit.
yeah,
like
where
all,
there's shared
there was
offices
like,
and
yeah,
there's
just
a bunch of people,
Yeah.
different companies, all sorts
Yeah.
of stuff. That was cool because, like, you know,
And
if
then you have no
when
problem talking. They don't even work for your company.
Yeah, but if like when you go through school, take advantage of that because you don't get that many people in one spot. College,
Mhm.
yeah, partying, it's not important, but like mingling and like all that,
Doing
learning, like getting
if you just
relationships,
want to
all that.
classify partying as like hanging out, you don't have to drink and stuff, but
It's
it is
basically
a massive important
It's
part.
networking.
Yeah, it's a massive important part of college.
But after you're done, or like let's say you don't go to college, figuring out a place to meet a lot of people is tough. And if you're not set up at work or something, that's where you're left with like you got to go find hobbies and things
Yep.
like that.
So that was the next thing it said is obviously hobbies. But then, well, I mean, what are we talking about when it comes to hobbies?
I would just say just something that's co-ed.
Yeah. Co-ed volleyball.
That's good. We have a pickup place next to our house.
Trey plays.
Well, damn.
I told him
need
to
call
invite
him
me,
up.
but he doesn't invite
Alex
me.
and I have been talking because every time we go on Doherty Ferry, there's a place right
It's
next
right
to us
there.
that we
That's
go.
where he plays.
Oh, really?
That's literally where he comes and plays.
Yeah, we've been talking about trying to do something there for like the last
That's all
year,
right.
but-
Coors has a bowling league that right down the street from us, and
Well, does anyone really want to bowl?
I like throwing a ball for 2 games. So 2 games, I like throwing a ball. Like 1 game's warm up, 2nd game you try, and then the 3rd game I'm chucking.
The problem is
Where's the lightest ball? I'm throwing as hard as I can. I want that mile per hour counter
for sure.
to ring just.
Well, because honestly, my fingers are injured a lot. Rock climbing's fun, but like bowling, oh, if you got tendons and stuff, that
Oh my
hurt
God.
100%.
yeah. No, I think I'm gonna buy a bowling ball because they're really not.
Okay, what weight?
That 16.
You
The
know they go
heaviest-
higher than that, right?
Can they? Oh, that's right. I've looked this up. They go to like 18.
Custom, you probably
What's
go
the
higher than that.
heaviest
What's the
bowling
legal
ball
limit
weight you
for a
can
bowling
get?
ball?
16.
Why?
Wait.
Why? Because
You can create or use custom balls that are 18 to 20 pounds, but they are not legal for official competition.
And you're
According to the
you're trying to
United
do,
States Bowling Congress.
and you're trying to do official competitions, right?
Listen.
Okay, I believe you.
Well, I always tell people every time I go bowling, you're using too light of a ball. Because the 16-pound ball, even if you're a weak person, you don't have to throw it that hard. You just have to throw it in the right spot, and you're going to knock down more pins every time because of the weight. So that's what I noticed, because like Brunswick, or it's not Brunswick anymore, Bolero in St. Louis, Bolero, you got rid of all the 15 and 16-pound balls. What the
People
are
are
you
getting
doing?
injured.
What are you doing?
You don't sign a waiver when you go there, do you?
How are you getting injured with a bowling? What are you, smashing your finger or something?
You know, you pick a heavy ball that has too small of a hole, your finger
Then
gets
your
stuck.
finger
Next
is
thing
stuck.
you know, it's halfway down the lane.
No, I think that's the main way to get hurt, is using the finger holes are too small and your finger gets stuck and it's just like, ah.
Now, what you were saying right
But
there,
16
there
pounds.
needs to be a chart to explain this. Because, like, you're right. The smaller the ball, the faster you can throw it. But,
That's only fun.
yeah, but momentum is just velocity times mass.
Yeah.
So there should be a chart that lets you know, like, okay, how fast can you throw that ball? And then you have a maximum momentum and you throw that, I guess. Because if you're throwing a heavy one slower, then, yeah, you're, going slower, but it weighs more. So there's got to be a peak.
The best weight is the heaviest ball you can control consistently without causing strain or injury.
Okay, that makes
Many
sense. too.
bowlers,
You do have to-
including professionals, now opt for 14 or 15-pound balls due to advancements in ball technology and to reduce physical stress. I mean, if you can bowl as good with a 14 or 15-pound ball, I mean, why not? More control.
Well, because it's a lighter ball.
Yeah, that's
you're gonna
kinda
have
lame.
to carry that in your ball purse or whatever.
That's kind of. So my grandma, my dad and grandma were bowlers. My grandma bowled till like she died.
Okay.
And she had a 16-pound ball. Black 16-pound ball. Same ball she had her entire
Did
life
she
that I
ever
can
get
remember.
arthritis or anything?
No, she went like dementia.
So
like
she had
most
good
people.
genes. Not trying to be
I don't
racist, but she
no.
had good genes.
No, she didn't live like that old. She wasn't like, I think she lived to like 80, 82.
That's
I'd like-
pretty old.
I'd like to live. I'd like to have my family. I need all my family members to be living to like 96 because that'll make me feel better because then hopefully I'll live longer. It's not looking too good though right now.
No, not if you don't get those shoes swapped out and start running.
I
Can
need
we
to
talk about that?
I need to get on the Brian Johnston blueprint. You see all this stuff?
What is that?
You know that weird guy that created that blueprint?
Oh, the
The
vampire?
guy that's trying to live forever, the vampire guy
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
translucent skin.
Yeah.
Did you so at first I kind of liked it. Dude is beyond weird.
Is he?
He measures his
His pee and stuff, right?
erectile length at sleep, and he measures his son's.
Okay, first of all, you do that too. You had your window open the other day.
I have a ruler next to my bed.
But no, that's just
He's weird.
same thing like weighing how much you sweat before and after runs that you should be doing.
That's crazy.
You got to.
Oh, just weighing yourself before and after. I guess that's easy.
Well, with runs, you should, but
Yeah.
with your boners, I don't know if that's as important. Is he doing pressure as well?
I don't know, man. All I know is
Blood pressure.
He was talking about
length,
his.
maybe he's
He
trying
was
to see if
talking
it's
about
getting
his
longer.
kids, and I was like, I'm out.
He's
Sorry,
like,
bud.
actually, since I've been taking this supplement, my taint has grown.
Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ, dude.
No, he's got, I guess, products now, so I don't know.
But I think
That's when it's
there's a lot
always-
coming out about him being bullshit too, being just a grifter like everyone else.
Well, right. That's
Which-
what I'm trying to talk about because he, let's say Liver King.
Mhm.
Okay, Liver King was just kind of more talk. He wasn't really science, but
Yeah.
he had, the ancestral tenets and structure to his thing.
Bro, he had some cool names.
He did. I mean, I was close to becoming a caveman. It almost had me. But
It
now,
was ancestral tenant, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he made $100 million or whatever his thing was worth by the
Insane.
end of it.
Insane.
So
yeah.
now this guy, we'll call him Vampire Guy.
Yeah.
No, what's his name?
Brian, I think it's Brian Johnston.
Okay, out of respect, I'll call him Brian.
Brian the vampire guy.
So Brian, okay, he was talking about, you know, he was rich before, and then he started dumping money into his health and wellness and trying to figure out how to live forever. So let's just say he was having fun doing that. Great. But if he was doing it for the plan of having money and making money off of it, right now he has the one ad where he's like, okay, if someone asked me, like, if I was able to do one thing, what would I do? And then he's like, I would do my Miracle Scoop. It's not the cheapest supplement out there from what I understand. So it's like he spent a few $1 million to make himself seem like a super tech millionaire that's spending all this money for health. And now what? He's going to make millions of dollars off of supplements.
Yes.
So once I feel like most of these people,
he is right now, I guarantee.
Most of these people, once they start selling their thing, like that's when I'm like, oh damn, like, okay, now we got to pay attention. Why is he talking about this? Same thing with the Magic Mind thing. Like,
that's bullshit.
That guy, like, as a biologist, like, I have respect for him, but as soon as he started pushing Magic Mind, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Forrest, right?
What's going on? Yeah, Forrest. Like,
they're all sellouts. Like I saw, so with like Magic Mind, literally he starts the ad by saying, it's like Adderall, but I've never taken Adderall. I'm like, shut your fucking mouth, dude. What are you talking about? And he has ads. I've seen him in ads for multiple products.
Right.
Like there's this one boot, not boot, but a boot, a sock for like hiking and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
outdoor
it's
sock.
like, yeah, it goes from low
What is
temperatures
it,
to high
alpaca
temperatures
or some bullshit?
Yeah, now
super expensive.
I
Dude.
wouldn't shit on alpaca socks.
No, I'm not. I'm shitting on specifically his sock.
Okay.
There are brands like Darn Tough and Smart Wool.
Yeah.
That are much better than whatever that crap is. But I don't know why these guys turn into just, they're like, dude, we'll pay you like $25,000 to make a Magic Mind ad. And he's like, yeah.
Right.
And then now,
those ads are cringe.
The comments are ripping him.
Yeah,
every time.
And then there's a comedian that works with him. Like I saw another thing where he's like, yeah, like I'm just up on stage and people are like, what do you think about Magic Mind? He's like, I've always got one in my pocket. And he's like giving out samples and stuff. And like, he's like, it's my brand now.
Yeah, I forgot. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I just, whenever.
Another translucent looking dude, very white comedian. Yes.
Right.
I can't remember his name. He's actually kind of funny. I just don't get why.
Yeah, and those guys, like, I feel like I respected their whatever they did before. Like the biologist, like I love animals, super into that. And he like finds rare species and like, I don't know, he's looking for endangered stuff.
Yeah, Forrest Galante.
Yeah, he goes out in the middle of nowhere and finds stuff. So it's like his professional life is super awesome. But then, yeah, it's just like the products they push. It's like you got to take a step back and look into it before you just say, wow, I'm going to start taking Magic
So
Mind.
claims that wildlife biologist and TV personality Forrest Galante sold out for advertisements are related to controversies about his brand partnerships in a broader perspective, that his focus has shifted from what made him famous, scientific integrity, to media fame.
Yep.
Critics point to specific brand endorsements and accusations of parachute science to argue that commercial interests may take priority over conservation efforts. He's partnered with Athletic Greens, classic, Taxa Outdoors, Leatherman's actually dope, Nightsy, Magic Mind. Oh yeah, Kinetric, there's the hunting boots.
Okay.
Accusation of parachute science. Listen to this. So Galante is accused of taking credit for the work of local scientists, a practice known as parachute science. So he's essentially rediscovered species that were already discovered. In two high-profile cases, the Fernandina Island tortoise and Rio Apaporis Cayman.
I remember hearing
He was
about
called
that.
out for sensationalizing his findings and allegedly failing to credit or fund the local biologists who did the groundwork. So, this guy sucks. Now, if this accusation, allegedly, right?
Right.
If this accusation is true, he's also, following a 2016 documentary, he faced allegations that photos used in the search for the Tasmanian tiger were digitally altered using images of a puppet. They accused him of capitalizing on a hoax to gain publicity for his YouTube channel.
You know, it's
Critics, including fellow biologists, say that his understanding of zoology is sometimes shallow or inaccurate.
yeah, but you know, it's about the intentions, you know? He's trying to push biology further. It's like, are we upset that we didn't go to the moon? Or are we happy that we won?
We all need Magic Mind. It sounded Magic Mind, if you're listening right now, we know you hand out checks. The St. Louis podcast would love to sponsor.
Yeah, I need a prescription for Magic Mind, please.
Would love to. It's like Adderall, but I've never
Everyone
had it.
should be taking Adderall.
So dumb.
But okay, so like, what do you do to find a decent source? Like, how do you vet it?
Vet what?
The
Like
stuff
a
you do.
source?
So like, for example, when you're buying running shoes.
This is a great question, and it brings up our sponsor for today. What's that news one where it shows like if it's
Is that the Guardian?
no,
No.
it shows like all news articles, and if it's like left or right, or if it's being
Yeah, not
shown
the
mainly
Guardian.
on left sites or right sites. Something news. Ground news?
Yeah, ground news. Yeah,
Ground news.
It started with a
Ground
G.
news. This is a free advertisement, but moving forward, you will have to pay. Ground news. Shout out to them. I mean, realistically, just using my brain.
So like, for example, what were you doing to find your running shoes?
Oh, so you're talking about me researching products?
So like, okay, let's say
I'm a nerd
you
when it
went
comes to
into, I mean, we're going to talk about the shoes, but let's say you were looking like, how do I stay focused? And you ran around Magic Mind. You know, that's a problem if it's not a great product. So like,
I haven't taken my Magic Mind. That's why I haven't returned those shoes.
that makes sense.
Damn it.
So, because what he was saying is you take it and you get 2 weeks worth of stuff in one day. You've been trying.
That's crazy.
You've been trying to return those
That's
shoes for 2
crazy.
weeks.
No, so what happened? So when I do research for anything, and I think I've talked about it on this podcast before, when it comes to like suits or clothes or like shoes or anything, I'm like OCD when it comes to that stuff now. When it came to the running shoes, what I did was I was specifically looking for a wide toe box, right?
Yeah.
Zero heel drop.
Right.
And that was where I started.
Yeah. Who sold you on that?
I mean, I've been on wide toe box for years now.
Right.
Now the drop, I really need. So when I'm going to Olympic National Park this weekend,
Okay.
two of the shoes I'm bringing are wide toe box, no drop.
I mean, I'm in the same
And
boat.
I need it because my calves are so tight.
They're
dude.
weak. They're
Bro, my
tiny.
legs are ridiculously tight. I got big calves.
Yeah.
I got big calves. The problem is everything is tight in my legs. So I know for a fact that those zero drop, because I wore them all in Italy,
Yeah.
like stretched my calves out. Felt so good. And then I came back here for a couple weeks and I was just thinking, I was like, why are my calves tighter? It's like, oh, I'm back to wearing dress shoes and everything else with like
right at the heel.
like this is insane.
Yeah. So
By the way, I've tried to find dress shoes that actually look good, that are Goodyear welted, wider toe box, and no drop. There's a few brands that make them. They look like utter dog shit.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to do the no drop with a dress shoe.
It's all about
You'd
the
have to have-
silhouette. You just have to have a sexy silhouette.
How
How do you make it?
you would have to have like the up front a little thicker somehow
Yeah.
to like keep it up so you can have the heel, but then have that like tapered or something so you're not seeing a thick side to your shoe.
Yep.
So my guilt-free shout out, Zero shoes.
Yeah.
So I've been using them
Mm-hmm.
as my running shoe
Mm-hmm.
for the last year, I
Yeah.
think now.
Yep.
And so to kind of go off what you were saying, that was the worst part of transitioning was my calves got absolutely destroyed. And now, I don't know. I really don't have issues with my calves. I do run into like Achilles
Yeah.
problems, which now I'm doing heavy calf raises
Yeah.
and hoping that gets rid of them. But yeah, there was
Achilles
a
So
getting proper shoes it seemed like it made a difference, at least with what was being used. But now I'm trying to do research on the thicker shoes for like marathon running and
Mhm.
stuff. I don't even know who to talk to about that.
they wear thicker shoes. All of them.
Yeah, I know, but there's like, so for example, I was watching some articles I was listening to feedback on like meta-analysis on shoes where like you can get efficiency from shoes, but then some people were talking about them just being comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's like hit or miss.
I feel like the best thing is just comfort, really, at the end of the day, and how far can you run in it. But like what I would do is just type in Boston type in marathons
Oh, they're in
and like
squishy shoes.
see the people. No. You don't want to see them afterwards. You want to see them in the race.
Oh, for sure.
So like as they're crossing the finish line, what are they wearing?
It depends who they're sponsored by.
Yeah, but they should be wearing the best of what they're being sponsored by.
I watched a video. It was a race in like an African country or something, but the country they were in is like predominantly sponsored by Adidas.
Mhm.
So someone did what you were saying. They were like, "Oh, look, all the pro athletes are wearing Adidas," and it's
Yeah.
like, well, 95%
It's 'cause they
of
gave
them are
them-
sponsored by
Yeah, it's because they gave them the shoes.
that
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
So, but what I did notice is like it seems like longer distance they get a little bit squishier, but I think that's for like longevity of your feet and joints while you're running in the race.
Yeah.
Because like it seems like if you're just healthy at running, you don't need like squishy shoes to have healthy knees. But if you're gonna make 30 miles or something, before
It used
you
to
get
be
tired.
easier back in the day before every like aggregator turned into like just for ads, but like forums are great. Like that's where I found everything about like suit supply and suits
True.
was like men's fashion or like style forum
Yeah.
was great, but when it comes to like hiking and like all the backpacking shit I have and just clothes for that, there's like switchbacktravel.com and also outdoorgearlab.com.
Okay.
And both of these websites would actually go out and essentially test the equipment
I get you.
and then give their rating on it. And that I feel like they're more so just advertising products at this point and just putting them in the top 10
Yeah.
more so than actually testing them and using them. Now I could be completely inaccurate, but it just feels like everything has been going that way. But that those type of websites used to be good back in the day, and obviously Reddit. I mean, that's where I go.
Yeah. I've been trying to find people with credentials of some sort. So like when I'm looking at running stuff, that's what I've been looking at lately, by the way.
I
But-
guarantee there's stuff.
That,
Isn't there
like-
like a marathon running subreddit that has like
Yeah, but it depends. Like, so for example, like the guy I've been watching lately, I don't have a name, so no shout out, but he's like someone that's done triathlons. He's been a professional triathlete. He's coached people into the Olympics and, basically has a good resume of why we maybe should be able to listen to what he's saying. But
So what's the difference between daily long and recovery run and then training and racing? So people have daily trainers.
yeah,
They have long and recovery run and then one for racing.
yeah. Well, your racing shoe just wears out more and they're expensive. So they'll have like a plate inside them for more efficiency, but they're more expensive. So you don't want to wear those every day because they'll wear out. And then your trainers.
Everyone seems to have the Nike Vaporfly 3 and the Nike Alphafly 3.
Yeah.
A bunch of people have that.
Trainers are meant to be cheaper every day. They last a while. They're more durable, but they're, a little less forgiving. But you should be able to wear them for quite a while. And then your longer distance ones, I would assume what they're getting at is you want to have something that's more comfortable, squishy,
Mm-hmm.
that you'll be able to just not have hurt feet. by
Yeah, the
end of run.
Vaporfly is the one I've seen before.
I've heard of that too.
Jesus Christ.
I think I've had daily trainers, but the
MSRP
Vaporflies
is
are-
$260. It's
Yeah.
on sale right now, but
Are those like,
Dick's Sporting Goods has them for 42% off right now.
ooh, shout out to Dick's.
Ugh, terrible, terrible color.
What
Why do
color?
they
What
lace?
color?
Why do they lace to the side?
It's just probably where they're once you lace it up, how it's tugging on the material. I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, I haven't.
There's also Nike Alphafly 3. Oh, this is the one that looks fucking ridiculous.
Does it have just a big stack height? Yeah, so those are like their
Who's
race day shoes.
Like what?
So yeah, so for
That has to be awful running on. How can running on heels?
so there's a plate in there, and the biggest thing I see is like if you don't have good form, people are hitting heel first big time. But yeah, I'm interested to see about getting a pair of shoes that have a bigger stack height because, again, it's going to be a little bit squishier on like
Full
Your
length
joints
carbon
and
fiber
everything, but-
plates.
right.
A wide carbon. Interesting.
So like my shoes are super inefficient as far as like being tech friendly and like putting back energy.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, those are probably overkill for your everyday person.
100%. I see someone just running down the street in these. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? You better be
Yeah.
running far. I don't ever want to see you again.
Because like daily trainers are great, but like, yeah, my shoes have 4.5 millimeters for stack height. So I pretty much just have the sole of my shoe.
But it's zero drop.
zero drop, big
Yeah.
toe box.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's nothing. Like I can feel pebbles when I'm running.
Well, I forgot why I got on the wide toe box thing.
Your toes.
Yeah. My
That's
toes,
why.
my toes are fucked. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I have.
Not great.
Have you thought about the toe shoes? Have you seen the commercial?
Oh God. People in
Where the
Boy
guys-
Scouts used to have those all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, the one guy. He's
They look ridiculous.
yeah,
That's
love
the
it.
biggest thing.
yeah. The one commercial, the guy's funny. It's like a cross training thing. He's like, the first
Yeah,
thing
the
I noticed is
Vibram
it
five
spreads
fingers.
my toes.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, something like that where I don't know, it forces your feet into that shape more. Because I guess the biggest thing is like for example, when I started running more serious, I tried to get away from heel striking,
Yeah.
and when I started leaning forward on my toes more, my toes just naturally started spreading. So I figure if you're trying to force it, that would be a great way to do it. And when you're walking around with those toe shoes, they're gonna really work your toes out how they should be.
Got it.
But yeah, they do look a little funny.
Wearing socks with that be interesting.
You have to get toe socks.
Yeah, you'd have to get toe socks.
Or no socks.
Or no socks. Or no socks.
But yeah, so getting back to running. So do you have a plan to get going anytime soon?
yeah, I need to. Oh, I left the box.
Shoot.
What's in the box?
It better be
What's in the
fucking
box?
shoes, Eric.
If you don't know what movie that's from, Seven is insane. That movie.
Yeah, I heard.
With
I
Brad
saw
Pitt?
a clip
What's
from
in the box?
Brad saying like the actual directors or whatever they potentially were thinking about instead of putting the wife's
If you haven't seen the movie,
spoiler.
I mean,
oops.
come on, come on.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
If I
The movie's like 20 years
if
old.
they were thinking because that would have been like too like graphic or whatever. They were talking about maybe putting the dogs' heads in the box.
Not the same.
No, they were.
Not the
They
same.
did it right with the wife's head.
That movie.
I wish they would have let us see it though. Come on now.
Kevin Spacey kills it in that.
He was the detective. Or
No,
what
he's
was
the
he?
murderer. He's
Oh,
the,
that's right.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah. All right.
So no.
Yeah.
We'll get back to. I kind of want to talk about planning a
God.
little bit,
Planning what?
just for different things. Like for example,
What are you planning?
like I'm trying to plan for potentially
Running a marathon?
I need to do a marathon
Yeah.
by the end of the year.
Please leave a comment or reach out to us if you want to run a marathon with Clayton.
I guess the offer's out there now.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal is we've been running Alex, I, and the Dirty Doherty boys. Shout out to our running club.
Oh God.
If you want to join, we don't
No.
have merch yet, but
Don't.
soon. Our color is teal for right now.
Running clubs. Shit.
Anyways, but we've been running for a while, and I'm trying to plan something out. But
That's where you should go meet some chicks at a running club.
this all goes full circle.
And then
We're
you-
getting back to
And then
dating,
you need to tell them that
okay?
your heart rate is too high, you're running too fast.
Yeah, my heart rate goes down actually when girls run next to me, and I'm not
'Cause they're
doing
running
too
slower?
well. My heart rate's high. To make it through this race, I need you next to me. But no, so I was just trying to, make a plan and like figure out how to do some of these things. But some things are just a little daunting. So I just was gonna just strike up a conversation. What are some of the things you do to plan for, bigger things? How do you knock down a goal that you're trying to step towards?
Well, if like I'm always a big planner. And like if I don't plan stuff, I get massive anxiety. Like going out of town or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or just like I don't know. So Garrett was talking about something like last minute things.
Terrible. I hate them.
Now, it's not awful depending on what the circumstance is and how late minute it is. But I don't like shit being thrown at me last minute when it comes to whatever. Handling anything.
Yeah.
It's more so personal than business, because business, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
But-
it's
but
almost
personal wise.
It's almost more upsetting personal wise. Like if it's something that you could blow off, but you'd feel kind of bad, but it's not that serious. But they call you last minute. And you're like,
Yeah, I'm
"God
blowing off
damn."
returning the shoes right now. I'm also
Ye-
blowing off the simple fact that my car right now, the registration tag says 24. And the reason it says 24 is for some reason.
I was about to say, did someone steal it or what?
No, so.
How have you been going for 2 years without getting tickets? Or you had?
Because they just run my license plate and they see I'm paid up, I guess.
There's zero chance. I'm telling you, whenever.
No, because
so,
they'll run your license plate and they
I
see
know-
that it's in. But so the
yeah.
reason.
Oh, that you paid your.
Yeah. So it's
dues?
paid.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
paid through 26. They never mailed it to me, the stickers. So I called them late at the beginning of this
Okay.
year, bro.
Yeah, I was
January.
about to say.
I was like, where?
They-
They're like, we mailed it to the DePere DMV.
Th-
Now the
why?
DMV
Why?
is 10 minutes up the street from me, maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to pick them up. I don't even know if they still have them.
No,
That's where my
they gave 'em
stickers have
away.
been sitting all year. Apparently, is that next episode we'll all sit on hold as I call the DMV together.
Yeah,
We
no.
can all experience.
They
the
were
pain.
probably like, "Is anyone using these?" They're like, "No, it's been sitting for a while. Someone snagged them." They gave them to their aunt.
No, but I've been amazed that I haven't been pulled over either, because I've been right in front of cops. But I would assume they probably see the sticker and then they run the plate and it's like, oh, it's.
So do you
you're fine.
plan on going back up there?
I need to. I haven't thought about it in months until just now.
Yeah.
Those are the
that's
two
my
things I'm
thing.
procrastinating.
And same thing with like the running. Like I've been doing leg workouts. It seems like it's been helping.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do like high intensity workouts. It feels like it's been helping.
HIIT workouts and stuff. Yeah.
But actually laying it out and then committing to that to where like it actually gets done is I get stuck trying to like make a good plan.
Just put a calendar together. Be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm running 5 miles every day.
Yeah.
And
No,
then-
I
and
need
then
I need
put
to make
where.
a plan. Like I'm to the point where it's like if I just have the plan, it's gonna be super simple because like I'm already doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So like
So Dietz isn't gonna do the marathon.
no,
Should we call him back?
we need to get him signed up for a 10-mile. Whatever.
Is that a half marathon?
Yeah, so 10K is like just over 6.
That's not enough. 10K is not enough for you guys. You guys run 6 like
a
at
half
night in an
marathon.
hour and a half.
I know. A half marathon is
Isn't that 13 miles?
13.12 or
Yeah,
something like that.
13.1. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We need to get you.
And you
guys
don't
half-
even need to really prepare for that. Now, okay, you for example,
I would be dumb. My hip
I
would give
wouldn't wish that on you because
No,
the
I
next
w- I
week
wouldn't do
your
it.
walking would be sideways.
out. I wouldn't do it.
But so I actually, so I did that
I'll
once by
sprint. Let's do a
myself.
5K and sprint it as fast as we can. That's only what, like 2 miles.
A 5K is 3.125 or something like that.
It's easy work.
So you know, I listened to Dave Goggins for a short time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
And he
I
Ugh,
listened.
what he's turned into. Ugh, it's upsetting.
He just did a 200-mile trail run.
He just needs to stick to running and like chill. But he was like training. Who'd he train? He trained some
he did an
MMA fighter, and he got his ass kicked.
Yeah, that was Max Holloway.
Was it?
I
Did
think
he
so.
train?
And was it also maybe
Tony Ferguson.
Oh, Tony Ferguson?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
same,
also
same.
worked with Israel Adesanya. But one
Yeah,
of
that's
them,
what I was about to say next. But
I forget who lost their fight though, and people were blaming the fact that he was training with David Goggins and he was too worn out. They essentially said he just wore him out.
yeah, I mean that might have been either one. I don't know. Mixed Tony and Max, they're both good strikers, but Izzy or whatever.
Their intensity of their Hell Week training likely contributed to his 2023 loss against Paddy Pimblett.
Betty
By not addressing Fergus's technical weakness and potentially causing overtraining.
I mean, who was this?
Tony Ferguson lost
Tony?
to Paddy.
Yeah, I mean Tony, he's a scary dude, but
Ferguson
he's
was
getting older.
also on a 6-fight losing streak.
Yeah, and Patty the Batty.
Yeah, I mean,
That was his nickname at the time. At least.
Patty's crazy.
So yeah, maybe it was just his opponent too. But yeah, so back to David Goggins. I never recommend anyone, and David Goggins doesn't either, just getting off the couch and running 10 miles.
That's crazy.
So here's my story. So there's we used to have an office in Chesterfield Valley, and right around there, there's
129 Chesterfield Industrial Boulevard,
yes sir,
to be specific, and 131,
yeah, go pay it a visit.
and 131. We had 2 flex.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Farmers.
right around there is a
Cold
flood
calling
zone.
center.
Oh yeah, cold calling, my favorite pastime. But so there's a levee around there, and on the levee there's a trail. And so if you go to Topgolf, you can see the levee, and there's also a farm there.
Yeah.
Little fun fact, you're not supposed to link those levee trails. I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, the people that own the farm are assholes.
David Goggins, when he was trying to lose weight to get in the Navy SEALs, he was just going balls to the walls. He was doing cycling at the time, but he was also weightlifting like a madman. So his story, if you read his book and stuff and you've got any motivation, you'll get out and do something stupid. So I decided to go around 10 miles, and I hadn't really been running. So ran around the valley, ended up making a 10-mile loop. Everything was good. The problem was I was so cramped up, I couldn't walk straight for a week.
Yeah.
So 1 week passed, I can finally run again, and I asked Frank Canada to go and do that with me for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And so Frank, him and I do stupid stuff every once in a while. We walked from Washington to Herman. That's 30 miles, but we also just got off the couch one day and decided we were going to do that. So his hip failed. We ended up getting Uber at like mile 27 or something, but it was a great time. So anyways, I convinced him to go run 10 miles with me, and a similar outcome. We were fucked by the end of it.
Yeah.
But we ended up getting to sorry lady, but the owner of the farm there, we accidentally were running through her trail because it links the 2 levees together.
Yep.
And she let her dogs out.
Yep.
Lovely lady. Good business.
She does not own the levee.
No, and I think even the
understand
levee
how
was
that
the
zoning
farmer
works.
next to it. But the problem was, her house butts up against there, and we could, if you want, you could probably watch them eat dinner. So, I mean, yeah, we were basically in their backyard. So
Not your
levee.
levee. Not
get
my
it.
problem.
Buy a tree from them or something. I don't know. But yeah, I couldn't do that anymore. But long story short, it wrecked me, and I wouldn't recommend doing it. But if you turn your shoes in, I can train you how to do it. You just gotta return your shoes.
Shout out to Chesterfield Valley Nursery.
So any before we get back to running to find chicks,
We're done.
do you have any
We're done with the episode. That's all we got.
hot takes on how to do a good plan on something? Any rituals you do?
Wake up, make my bed,
Okay, and that's why you haven't returned your shoes. I get it now.
take a shower, drink my coffee, go to work.
Good plan.
Stretch.
Good plan.
You got to stretch in the morning.
Yeah,
That's my advice to everyone. Stretch in the morning.
yeah, guys. If you want to never return a pair of shoes, stretch in the
Stretch in
morning.
the morning. That's right. And on that note, I
So
thought-
back
I
to
thought there-
hobbies.
I thought there was something else I wanted to talk about on our list here that we had before getting out. And I don't.
Whether or not you support carpet bombing Gaza, is that what you wanted to talk
no,
about?
I don't want to talk about that.
No,
The
okay.
militia? Venezuela? What do we know about that? We could talk about crypto, but I'd rather just end the podcast on a high note.
Yeah,
Because I think I've ripped crypto enough, but it sounds like they just passed something to make crypto scams even easier.
so what's your high note?
I mean, we wouldn't have talked about this. That would have been the high note. I mean, we already know. If you just go look up CoffeeZilla or Mudahar, some ordinary gamers, I mean, the amount of crypto scams that have happened over the last 5 years, I think the only thing we need is more oversight, not less. And we need more laws and not less. We need to be going after the scammers and not less. But of course, you have our president making, I think, over $1 billion off of his family's bullshit crypto coins that everyone lost a bunch of money on. You guys lost money and gave it to him, just so you know.
I didn't lose money.
I didn't buy it because I'm not an idiot.
Yeah. That's one good.
No, I
way,
missed the
but-
shitcoin. I was upset with that one.
Yeah, no, Melania coin didn't do too well.
No. Also, oh God. On Reddit yesterday, I saw photos of when Ivanka was younger, some of the photos that she took with him.
Yeah.
And then there's also weird photos with Melania and one of their sons. Hold on. I should have saved this.
Are you going down Epstein, or what? Are you,
Release
what are you
the
talking
list. Release the list. Look at this. Isn't that weird?
about? That's his wife.
No, that is son, mom.
Oh yeah, have you seen Trump with Ivanka? on
That's
it?
what I was just
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah,
Did you not listen to what I just said? I just said this.
yeah. I heard what you said, but until I saw that picture, I'm like, oh yeah, no, they do some weird photos.
I think they've been hiding a lot of them, but Reddit, there's a big Reddit post with an absolute shitload of them. I mean, that's one. Like, what are you doing, dude?
You know,
It's weird. Listen,
showing it off.
listen.
But yeah, no, that's odd. So
If I see someone touching their daughter like that, I'm gonna have a fucking problem.
you're gonna have to.
I'm gonna be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, luckily neither one of us take family photos like that. So
It's crazy.
back to crypto, I guess. So are you a doomer? You seem like a doomer.
When it comes to crypto,
Yeah. But like,
it's just weird.
it is.
It's so weird.
Maybe that comes in
I don't think we want to put these up on our YouTube channel because we'll probably just get
But yeah,
something will happen. Oh my God, bro. Stop. It goes on and on. Stop sitting on your dad's lap when you're 15. That's weird.
Well, so, what are you trying to talk about? Do we need to go back to
We need to end this podcast. On that note, we're done.
for real?
Do you have
We don't-
anything? Yeah, for real.
All right.
I don't have anything else to talk about. You got a shout out to anything? Any other topics?
Ooh.
Clayton needs a girlfriend. You can reach out to him at just reach out to us. We'll get you in contact.
Yeah.
If you liked what you heard today.
If anyone knows how to fill out a Love is Blind application,
Bro, I watched a Patrick CC YouTube video about reality shows and like how much they like legitimately fuck with people and have ruined lives of contestants on those shows. It's crazy.
okay, you got to be soft if that's happening.
No,
to
like
you.
it's insane. You have to watch the Patrick.
What do you
here.
mean? Like they're making people fall in love, and then they're like, Yahtzee. It's actually
No, so like Love is Blind is weird what they do. I can't talk about it more so than just saying it's absolutely weird. So Patrick CC on YouTube. Here,
Okay.
you'll have to watch this afterwards. Stop ignoring the dark side of reality TV. I mean, it's almost a half an hour long. And
Okay.
he has receipt after receipt. It's crazy.
So what? You're not interested in that show anymore?
I thought it would just be fun to do it. I've never watched Love is Blind. I saw like a highlight of it and I was like, okay, so you just talk.
See, I want to do.
There's a same amount of dudes and girls and you talk to everyone and pretty much your job is to find the person that you apparently want to spend the rest of your life with. And then you propose to them and hope none of the other dudes also like the same chick.
And have a,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to fall short in that department.
No.
So, but
I think that's crazy though.
You
It's
know
like,
what we don't have?
you propose before you even see them.
Okay, you know what we don't have though? Ninja Warrior dating. Okay, obstacle courses,
Okay.
athleticism,
Mm.
maybe some fireworks, but somehow you mix that in.
What was
you
the
know
Japanese game show that was before Ninja Warrior?
the extreme one where the
Yeah.
two Japanese guys were wearing like the
Yeah.
emperor outfits
Yeah.
and shit like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like something extreme, isn't it? I don't know. That was on Spike TV,
It
wasn't it?
was. Oh, most extreme
Most extreme.
elimination challenge. Bro, that show was
That was
awesome.
awesome.
Wait, it says there's only 5 episodes.
No, but they need like a what is it called? The American
never
Race.
mind. Never mind.
I would sign up if there was like an American Race that was a dating show. I'd sign up for that. But I don't want to go to these places where it's just a house where they abuse you, and then you find out later that
Yeah.
the boulders and stuff. Yeah.
You know what they say about clowns?
They just smack her in the face.
Rob Justin, he was very impressive in the warm-up. Oh, God, he's still going. He must be feeling really stupid. I don't think he's feeling anything. Here's Kenny earlier this
You know what I mean? Why don't they
Oh
turn
my
this into a
God.
dating show?
This is so good.
We need some modern shit that gets the
Oh,
people
here's-
going.
Let's see how Blankenship does. Older dash syndrome.
All right, first one. So far, so good.
Good mobility. Yeah, it's kind of itchy. I should have washed it first. Down there. Yeah, well, I had to kick that guy's ass. He wouldn't let me in. That thing trips me right here. Kenny, you don't seem to be really testing your suit. There you are. Now.
Real Indiana Jones vibes there.
MXC. Oh my God.
All I'm saying, final
MXC
thought.
dating would be awesome, actually.
Yeah, we need some
I'm down with
actual
that.
like crazy dating shows because I tried signing up for like Wipeout. You remember that show?
Wipeout was hilarious.
Yeah, but like that's what you and I need.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go on an island and drink mimosas.
Go-
Okay, actually that sounds pretty
Go
good.
on an island.
Not gonna lie, that
not-
sounds pretty good.
Just not Epstein's Island, right?
Of course not. And on that note,
On that note, all right, let's wrap it up. As always, please like, review, subscribe. We hope you enjoyed listening to this episode. Please, our sponsors are Half Coast Studios, where we're sitting here today. If you need a podcast recorded, if you need editing, if you need distribution, they can handle it all, or they can handle as little as you need as well. HalfCoastStudios.com. Of course, the best damn marketing company on the planet. You'll be talking to yours truly, Eric Brown. Vi.media. Visit us there. You can, of course, reach out to me personally across the board at Eric Kev Brown across all platforms. If you have any guests that you want to see on here, if you have any thoughts that you'd like to share with us, any interesting news stories, anything you think we should talk about on the podcast, you can send that to us, DM us on any of the channels, or, of course, you can go to our website at TheStLouisPodcast.com. That's all we have time for today. Thank you, Clayton. You
yeah,
had a good
thanks for
time?
having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. We'll see y'all soon.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.